Your camera most likely has time-lapse capabilities. Have you ever used them? Here are some tips on how to get you started shooting your first time-lapse video. You'll need a tripod, a fully charged battery, and an empty memory card. The best time-lapse videos involve a scene that changes over time. Expect to leave the camera on for at least 30 minutes. However, an hour or more is better. The time-lapse mode on your camera may contain a lot of options to choose from. I'll explain the two most important ones: image count and shooting interval. Image count is the total shots you want your camera to take. We suggest that you set it to infinite, or the highest it'll go, because you can simply turn off your camera when you're done shooting. Shooting interval is the duration of time between shots, meaning when one shot ends and the next shot begins. It could be a second, a minute, an hour, but you get to make that decision. Here's a tip. Make sure that the duration between your shots are at least twice as long as you anticipate your shutter speed to be, especially if you're shooting in low light. Set your camera lens to manual focus. This is important. If you have a camera on autofocus, it'll try to focus with every shot it takes, and your video will not appear consistent. Aperture Priority mode works best in most cases, especially if your lighting will change. Say, for example, you're shooting a scene that goes from daylight to dusk. You can use Shutter Priority mode when you're shooting in bright conditions. If you want each shot to look sharp and capture moving subjects, a faster shutter speed will achieve that. However, it may make your video look jumpy. For a smoother video, try using a slower shutter speed. Set your ISO to the lowest setting that your lighting allows. Start the time-lapse and let your camera work its magic. Once back at home, you'll want to create the video and see your time-lapse come to life. Do you need help figuring out how to make a time-lapse? Come in and ask our experts at Horn Photo. Got the picture?